You're welcome to my channel, guys, and thanks for tuning in. According to Barnett R. Brickner, success in marriage does not come merely through finding the right mate, but through being the right mate. Finding a good partner is one thing both gender craves for in a relationship. Marriage is a decision to be committed through the ups and the downs, the good and the bad. When things are going well, commitment is easy, but true love is displayed by remaining committed even through the trials of life. Today, I'll be talking about top things single ladies need to learn from Mercy Johnson and her husband's marriage. Yet, before I give you the full gist, please kindly subscribe to our channel on the notification area for daily updates. Also visit our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Mercy Johnson and her husband are the happy couple that every single guys and ladies look up to as a role model. Mercy Johnson got married to her husband in the year 2017. Mercy Johnson's husband is a politician from Edo State. His marriage to Nollywood actress Mercy Johnson is blessed with 4 beautiful children. So today, guys, I want to expose you to top principled things to learn from Mercy Johnson marriage as a single lady. Like my intro, success in marriage does not come merely through finding the right mate, but through being the right mate. A healthy marriage is one where the two partners are committed to themselves. One of the things Mercy Johnson and her husband showcase is effective communication. One of the secrets of Mercy Johnson and her husband's healthy marriage is effective communication. They communicate as much as possible. Mercy Johnson and her husband certainly discuss children's schedules and other important issues. They also communicate their hopes, dreams, fears, and anxieties. They point out the change that are taking place in their own hearts and souls. Communication here becomes the foundation of every good marriage. This is something every single ladies need to learn from. Also, the second thing on our list is selflessness. In the marriage of Mercy Johnson, there's selflessness. A lot of broken marriages in Nigeria is caused by selfishness and other reasons also. Investigations blame it on money, lack of commitment, or infidelity. A selfish person is committed only to himself or herself, show little patience, and never learns how to be a successful partner. Mercy Johnson has given her hope, dreams, and life to her husband, and they are living happily every day. This is a simple call to the value of marriage. She treats her husband with great care and invests in it daily. Another thing that these single ladies need to learn from is forgiveness. The essential building block of a healthy marriage is the ability to admit that you are not perfect, that you will make mistakes, and that you need forgiveness. Mercy Johnson has shown humility to her husband. Holding an attitude of superiority over your wife or husband will bring about crisis and will prevent your marriage from moving forward. One of the things Mercy Johnson has shown in a marriage is humility. However, in the aspect of forgiveness, Mercy Johnson has shown great commitment. Let's not forget that her husband had another wife before meeting her. She puts that aside and forgave him. Also, cases of infidelity was rumored, but the actress smashed the news and forgave her husband. Mercy Johnson, who is also crazy about her husband, reveals that her husband is a saint next to God. She also reveals to Tribune newspaper by saying that my husband is the closest thing after God's existence. Mercy pointed out that she's involved with and crazy about her husband. Mercy Johnson was born on August 28, 1984. She's 37 years old. Mercy Johnson stands as one of the most controversial actresses in Nigeria. She's walked away from the scratch to the top. The movie producer who's made her appearance known in more than 200 Nollywood movies has also exhibited loyalty. In every successful marriage, there's loyalty. No family secrets must leave the house to any other ear, not even your siblings or your parents as home. And Mercy Johnson has exhibited that. Yes, even still on loyalty, there comes a case of infidelity, that's cheating. Although she is no saint, but Mercy Johnson has never cheated on her husband before, and she is committed to her marriage by being faithful to her husband. Creating balance also. In every marriage, there needs to be balance, and this is something every single ladies need to learn from Mercy Johnson. Mercy has been able to create balance in a marriage. It is believed that a successful woman in our society who has more money flowing from her through endorsement deals, businesses, a good career pay and bonuses also from her job with top connections cannot have it all, but Mercy Johnson has changed the game by setting standards in her relationship with her husband. No matter how busy her life is, she still finds time to cook for the children and her family, visit their schools, care for them, spend quality time with them, cater for her husband's needs too, time to visit her family, husband's family, do other important fun activities that makes her human and still maintain her place as a successful woman and able to grow from it. Criticism too. Most marriages suffer because one partner criticizes the other in any fault. Like in most homes, how some wife nags on their husband, blame him for one or two setbacks suffered by the family, or husbands too who blame their wife for their misfortunes. Yet, Mercy is not in that category. She has never called out her husband's faults on social media or on interviews. Yes, as humans, we all have flaws, yet the star actress has never expressed his flaws in any ways. Also, another thing that single ladies too need to learn about is the no secret in marital home. Even with effective communication in the marriage, one party can still be secretive. Like most wives hide their financial activities from their husbands, or things about their job, what they like and dislike, or other sensitive details. That is why most women are close to their pastors than their husband, or their mother, father, siblings, and friends than their husband. Sensitive details of their marriage that could lead to trouble. Most marriages have fallen not because the tendency of love and growth is not present, but because of too much secrecy in their marital homes while they share with other counterparts outside their marital lives. Yet, Mercy Johnson has been completely open about everything in her marriage. Look at her roles in the industry. It has improved because she discusses this with her husband for more advice and consent. And he also shares everything with her also, from business to the basic things. Most people need to learn from Mercy Johnson's successful marriage, because marriage is a two-way thing to reveal the unseen, to grow. That thing is being supportive. Every successful marriage needs support to grow, and this support comes from each other. Like Mercy Johnson also supports her husband on different occasions, like the way he also supports her, whether it's taking care of the home and he's not around, or supporting him in events or major decisions he takes. Also, look for other means to help him grow in his life and business too. Another thing that a marriage needs to is understanding. Every single ladies out there need to learn this particular virtue from Mercy Johnson's successful marriage, how she's been able to handle this. Every successful marriage needs understanding. Your partner has needs and aspiration also, and Mercy Johnson knows how to give this value. She's very private about her personal life, except for the praises which she lavished on her husband and children. She understands that her relationship with her husband needs protection from the media for good reasons, that the media has been responsible for breaking up so many child relationships. Single ladies and men can learn from these things, because if you look at our society of recent, there's no long-lasting marriages again. Even in Nollywood industry also, like look at stars like Tonto Dike, who came out of the blue to say that her ex cheated on her with another actress, and she labeled him a fraud and so many things. She called him so many names. Now, even if this man was a fraud, of which you knew, but you've kept this whole thing a secret for a very long time without revealing it. And why reveal it when you guys had issues? Why didn't you sort your issues away from the media? Now let's talk about stars too, like Iniedo. She was once married, but it didn't last. Most famous stars forget themselves in the marriage, knowing that their partners too have needs. According to a close source, Iniedo was focused on her career alone and lost focus on her marriage. Like to say, marriage is a two-way thing. I know this information is actually going to the single ladies, what they need to learn from Mercy Johnson's healthy marriage, how she's been able to carve out a successful marriage with her husband. Yes, there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. The men too need to learn, these men that are single too, they need to learn how she's been able to balance this entire relationship with her husband, how he's reacted, how patient he is, how he's been committed to her. So I think this marriage is like a two-way thing, mutual understanding between both parties, finding ways to be better mates. Thanks for watching my channel, guys, and feel free to drop your comments below.